Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Seen Beyond and Through with Monty. Right before you, a man who needs no introduction. This is the pastor, Dwayne Dawkins. And as you are familiar with, a couple of days ago, he went on the circuit. It says, Pastor Dwayne Dawkins opens up about his bisexual scandal. Now, I don't know why they're calling it a bisexual scandal, because there was no female in the room. It was him and another man. So that's a gay scandal, not a bisexual scandal. As I stated before, had it would have been some type of threesome with the female involved in this sexual liaison, it would be a bisexual scandal. But we're going to divulge into this a little deeper because some news just came out and there's another twist and turn to the story. See, since the good pastor is going around making the circuits now and opening up about the incident and speaking about it, the content creator who he was caught with, a gentleman who we last seen, who was on that bed, bent over on all fours, roof, doggy style. He goes by the name of FatKat. And yes, it means exactly what you're hearing, fat cat. Back door brings all the boys to the yard. So that's what the pastor was attracted to. Well, anyway, he gives a very detailed account that I shouldn't say it does contradict a lot of what Pastor Dawkins is saying. And just a few highlights. It turns out that Pastor Dawkins knew he was being filmed. He gave the okay for it to go on ONLYFANS. And he kind of fibbed about FatKat not returning a phone call or blocking him. And there's some other things too that does not quite make the pastor look like a truth teller. I want you to hear what FatKat has to say about the ordeal.
So first things first, I would like to state for the record that I personally have never came out of my own mouth and said or tweeted that the person in this video is Pastor what's his name. Therefore, I cannot be sued for defamation of character. I also cannot be sued for revenge porn because I have screenshots and proof of said person agreeing to film for my OnlyFans. Now, with that being said, let's get started. So I got a DM from the man and he was asking to link up. I gave him the same response that I give everyone that DMs me asking to link up, which was, you can pay for my services or you can allow me to film it for my OnlyFans. So those of you that believe that he knew the video was being filmed but he did not know that the video was being posted, you sound crazy. Use your common sense. Why else would a content creator be asking to record content? Anywho, now, at this time of us DMing, I do not know anything about him. I did not know he was a pastor. I did not know he had wife and kids. I didn't even know his name. I didn't know anything about him. Now, fast forward to the link up. We linked up twice. The first time we linked up was just to chill, hang, and get to know each other, which is what I always do to people that I'm filming with for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I like to get to know the person and build a genuine bond and friendship before just jumping straight into, So the very first time we linked was just purely, conversation, chilling, hanging, asking each other questions, just vibing off each other, just, trying to see. And that is when I found out that he had a wife and a kid. But he didn't seem to care, so why the hell should I, So fast forward to the second link up. Now, this is when we actually film. So he pulled up to my house, I let him in, you know, we in my studio, I'm setting up the cameras and shit. As I'm setting up the cameras, you know, we just having more conversation and shit, just talking and shit, you know. Once the cameras was done set up, we filmed, video was over with, he left. A couple of hours later, I posted the video. And then he called me and he was like, I thought you was going to post the video on OnlyFans and not Twitter. And so I explained to him that Twitter is an extension of my OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? I post on Twitter to promote my OnlyFans or whatever. My bad. Fast forward to the end of the conversation, he asked me to delete the video. I told him that I'm not deleting the video because you've already agreed to the video being filmed and posted, you know? But I ended up deleting the video anyways that same day because the video was not doing well. It was not getting a lot of traction on Twitter. You know, people wasn't fucking with it. You know, so I just took the video as a loss. You know what I'm saying? As content creators, sometimes we get good viral videos, and sometimes we get, you know, bad videos. It is what it is. So I just, you know, I don't push the situation to the back of my mind. You know, like I said, I'm taking the situation as a loss. It is what it is. Also, I would also like to debunk. I remember in his video, he said that he contacted me and asked me to delete the video and I blocked him. That's a lie. We actually stayed in contact with each other for a whole week after the video was filmed. Yes, we did. We stayed in contact with each other for a whole week after the video was filmed. And during that week that we were in contact with each other, we were just updating each other on the situation. You know, he was letting me know, like, everything is good. His wife and kids still haven't found out anything yet. Nobody has said anything to him or anything. And on my end, the video has been deleted or whatever. So at this point, it's nothing really to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Right. Anywho, back to the story. So a couple of days after the video had been filmed and deleted, this man DM'd me and he was like, he DM'd me and he said that he knew the man in the video that I posted a couple of days ago. You know, he was telling me like he's a pastor at their church and this, that, and the third. And in the back of my head, I'm just like, okay, whatever, you know, I don't really give a fuck. At this point, I've already pushed the situation to the back of my head because the video ain't doing well. The video isn't making me no money. So I've already dismissed the video from my mind, you know. So, you know, as he's telling me this, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Then he proceeds to tell me that this is not pastor's first time. This is not his first time being in a situation like this. And I was really inclined to believe that because I felt like the way that the pastor was moving was very sloppy, you know. As a DL man with a job like that and a wife and kid, why would you even allow somebody to record you, even if you thought the video wasn't being posted? Why would you even play with yourself like that and allow it to be filmed, period? You know what I'm saying? Because if I was a DL man in that situation, I wouldn't have let nobody film me. I don't give a fuck if the person told me that they were never going to post it ever. Still, no filming. I don't care. But anywho, yeah, so I was definitely inclined to believe that he's been caught up before, because as sloppy as he was moving with our situation, I'm pretty sure he's moved sloppily before. So, you know, hey, anywho. So fast forward 2 weeks. Fast forward 2 weeks from the time that the video was deleted. Well, recorded and deleted, because it was filmed, it was recorded and posted and deleted all in the same day. So yeah, we're 2 weeks from the time that the video was filmed, posted, and deleted. I ended up posting the video again, but this time I cropped his face off the video and I titled it "Pastor with Wife and Kids," da 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 da. You know, hoping that would bring the audience in, because you know people love taboo people love taboo XXX videos, you know. So I was thinking like by captioning it that it would, you know, bring the people in, because remember I told y'all the first time I posted the video, it didn't do well. It still didn't do well this go round. It still didn't do well this go round. So I ended up deleting the video again. Same day. Ended up deleting the video again the same day I posted it. So at this point, I'm like, I posted the video once, it didn't do well. I posted the video twice, and it still didn't do well. So at this point, I'm really like, you know what? Fuck it. The video is just a dub. It ain't making me no money. Whatever it is, what it is. Fast forward 3 weeks from the time that the video was filmed, posted, and deleted. This is when all hell broke loose. So I'm waking up out my sleep and my phone is blowing up. I got all kind of messages from Twitter, Facebook, OnlyFans, messages from my friends and shit. And you know, so I'm reading all the messages and notifications and shit, and then, you know, seeing what they all talking about, and I'm just like, you know, yikes. You know, I'm just as shocked as everybody else is. Like, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what done happened from that point to this point? Because, you know what I'm saying? Because remember I told y'all, up until now, the video wasn't getting no traction at all. Like, literally, the video wasn't getting no traction, like, nothing. So I was very confused on how the video miraculously blew up all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? I was very confused on how the video miraculously blew up all of a sudden, because the weeks prior, I couldn't get nobody to engage with the damn video. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, come to find out, the man who DM'd me saying that he goes to the church that pastor preaches at, he is the one who exposed him. He went to he subscribed to my OnlyFans account, and he screen recorded the video, and I'm assuming he showed the video to the rest of the people in the congregation or the people at the church or whatever the hell he decided to do with the video. But whatever he decided to do with the video is what caused all the controversy, because had he not did what he did with the video, everything would have been fine. We'd have been coasting on through life like, you know, nothing happened. Because like I said, up until that point, everything was fine. Like, his family still didn't know what was going on. Like I said, the video was deleted on my end. You know, everything was good. And keep in mind, the reason how I know this, that his family still doesn't know at this point in time, is because, like I said, me and the pastor, we've still been keeping in contact with each other. I didn't block him until he called me asking me to delete the video off of my OnlyFans. That's when I blocked him. Somehow he found out that the video that the video was still posted to my OnlyFans account, and he called me and asked me if I could delete it, and that's when I blocked him. You know what I'm saying? I already deleted the video off Twitter. I'm not finna delete it off my OnlyFans too. You know what I'm saying? But especially not after you've already agreed to the video being posted to my OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely not. But yeah, you know, the situation was just, you know, very crazy. But yeah, if y'all want somebody to blame for him being exposed, I suggest y'all blame Buddy in his congregation. That's who I suggest, because me personally, you can blame me, but I don't really give a fuck. Me personally, like I said, you can blame me, but I don't really give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck what any of y'all think. Like I said, I know what happened. I have the screenshots and proof of what happened, so I'm not concerned at all about the situation. I just decided that I just felt like, you know, I should put my side of the story out there, since he is. Why not? You know. But hey, and if y'all would like to see the video, I am going to put my link in the description below. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you heard that. Now, someone is not being totally honest. And to be honest with you, I believe FatKat. He just seems to me to be more of who's being open, who's being more forthcoming. He just seems like that he's just telling the truth from what I can gather and from what I feel. The pastor here to me is lying about, and I've told you guys this, being a bisexual. He has not truly accepted himself completely. If he would realize that the past 10 years or so, how many women have you been with to qualify you as being bisexual? And when you were with your wife, well, this is something new. I was just going to say, did he tell her or disclose to her that he was bisexual? I don't think so. And keep one thing in mind. I bring that up because she reportedly knew about an indiscretion before. So, as FatKat had stated, no, this is not the first time that the good pastor has done this. And in my opinion, the good pastor was just very naive, very reckless, very foolish, just the way he went about doing things. He tried to be cheap about it, getting something for free, but it ended up costing him everything. He would have been a lot better on his part to just pay the guy. I mean, you offered to pay someone else before, which I will tell you in another videotape about something else that came up in regards to this. But I wanted to keep the subject on this particular OnlyFans content creator who had something to say about this incident. So since the pastor's opening up and speaking about it, to be honest with you, I don't blame FatKat, because the pastor is making it seem like he was kind of the victim. The content creator was the bad guy who released the video. And it turns out that there was someone from the pastor's church who actually is the one who put this whole thing catalyst forward. And being all messy, he could have just gone to the congregation, to be honest with you. But it seemed like to me that he had some type of vendetta against the pastor to go that far. But I just wanted you guys to hear another side to this particular story, because oddly enough, it matches up with someone who had an encounter with the pastor from what they told me, something that happened 10 years ago. So just stay tuned for that. But until then, this was another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all beyond and through.